What's good, y'all? This is Let's Get It with Coach Los. I'm your host, Coach Los AC, certified life and relationship coach that helps people fix or find the relationships they want. And this podcast covers the best relationship advice, tools, and action steps to get the results you want in your personal, professional, and of course, love life. So I hope you get a lot of value from the episode. And if you do, as always, remember to like and subscribe so you can be notified when I drop new episodes. Let's get it. Is the person you're talking to hot and cold all the time? One day they're all about you, all up in your space, and the next day they seem really distant, giving you all the mixed signals, right? If that's what you're dealing with, I'm gonna make this real clear for you, because I think a lot of people go and they start to overanalyze and overthink it, right? And they start saying to themselves, well, maybe they're extra busy, or maybe they're scared of commitment. Maybe they just need time, and you start trying to rationalize all these things and make it make sense. Or maybe, they're just going through something right now, whatever the case is. So now I'm gonna break down and make it real clear for you the core reasons why people give you mixed signals and what to do about it. Simple fixes. Now I stress simple fixes, but the application sometimes can be difficult, right? It's that taking action piece that always gets us sometimes. But the very first reason why you're getting these mixed signals from them is, simply put, they enjoy being in your presence. They enjoy you to a point, but not enough to claim you. It's just a hard reality, right? And so they rather keep you around, whether it's a conscious or subconscious thing, right? The benefits of having you in their world, while they potentially get to keep their options open in case the better option that they are just looking for or think can be out there comes along, where you kind of become like a tab on their computer, right? That they're not using, right? It's still there. It's just not active, right? Now, again, this is not to demonize the person you're talking to. They may not even consciously think this is what they're doing. They may just think that, hey, they like you, but they're just not fully sold on you yet. And they're open to other options because everybody wants to find the one for them, right? They don't want to chance it and find the almost one for them when the person that could be best for them is out there if they're not feeling it with you, right? But it's important to understand this dynamic that could be going on to then know what you need to do about it in return, because you don't deserve to just be an option until they can move on to something better in their mind, right? It's either you or it's not you, right? And you should stand for that and don't accept anything less. So what you have to do is stop entertaining inconsistent energy, meaning if they don't step up, you have to step back, right? Pull your value back out of the equation, because you don't have to knock someone for not being there and feeling it for you to that degree yet, right? Hey, you can't force anyone to want to be with you, right? That's fine. But you also don't have to keep giving levels of yourself to someone that you don't feel clear about. If you're getting mixed signals, if you're feeling confused, you don't know where you guys stand, what you guys actually are, where you're going with this, what the next step is, what's the plan, and that's really important to you, it matters a lot for the level of investment you're giving them, then start pulling some of that investment back until they've earned it, right? Standards. People value what they earn, right? And you should only give someone the experience they've earned from you. Yes, I know we want to freely give to a certain degree, and yes, you can to a certain degree, but there's levels to it. You have to decide what is okay for me to invest into this person at the level that they have earned from me so far. What can I freely give? And then what's the next tiers that they must do a little more, be more consistent, or be more clear about before I give them access to this next level. And the next main reason you may be getting these mixed signals is they enjoy the attention they get from you more than the idea of a relationship. See, some people, when they know that they can have you, they know you're all in, and maybe they're in a season of not wanting to be committed to anyone, not just you, or maybe it is they're not just seeing it with you. They like you a decent bit, but they don't see it going somewhere to that level, but they want to hold on to the benefits and keep that fun and joy of having someone that like pours into them and all of that. Then they'll stick around because it helps them feel good about themselves. Now, this is a real selfish thing to do, and it's unhealthy. So, some people consciously can be aware of this and they're coming from a deeper wound, and other people are subconscious about this, right? They're not aware that this is what's happening actually on the surface. Like they think it's, admirable, and they're actually giving you a chance and seeing if it could work out and all that, telling themselves that, but really they're there because they're loving to get to feel important, to feel like they matter and feel special, but not because they're valuing what they can potentially build with you. So what they're telling you through their actions is they value validation, not commitment, right? So don't go mistaking their ego boost for real investment in you. Don't go mistaking them getting excited about you whenever you pour into them or tell them special things about them or, big them up, right? And give them praise. And they're like, oh, what? That's awesome. I appreciate you so much. Or that's so great that you say that. And they get this whole ego hit, this dopamine hit, right? Don't mistake that for them thinking you're so special and wanting to invest in you. They're just loving that you allow them to feel special for themselves, right? So how you track that is if you notice they're only showing up really whenever it benefits them or whenever it's on their time and it's not consistent and it's not, thoughtful of you and there's not more investment into your thing, what matters to you more. And it's like you feel you get the most vibrance out of them when they're talking about their thing with you or you're celebrating their thing. That's when you know. So if you've come to recognize this and now you know this, first thing, don't just, jump off the cliff, right? Go have a conversation. Go bring it to them. Hey, here's how I'm feeling. Here's what I'm seeing. Here's what I'm experiencing. I notice that when we're talking about your thing or we're celebrating you, it's, cloud nine and it's an amazing experience, but I don't feel seen the same way. I don't feel valued the same way. I don't feel like you're investing into me the same way that I'm investing into you. Or I only feel like we are unified when we're talking about something that's uplifting or validating towards you, right? What are your thoughts? Is that true for you? Or what do you feel you do to invest into me? Or why do you not do things to invest in me? See, all the great questions start coming out when you're focused in the right place. And that gives you more clarity of what you need to do to gain clarity from them to know whether you need to continue to invest because maybe you're getting something mixed up, or if you're getting confirmed that they're not here for the reasons you need them to be here for in order to continue to try to build with this person. And the last main reason you're getting all these mixed signals is simply put, they know you'll stay no matter what. They have almost zero incentive or reason to have to give you clarity or be serious or, make a choice or a decision because they know you're going to stick around and tolerate the confusion. Right. So therefore, they continue on with it as long as they're still getting the benefit out of the equation the way that they want to get it. And even if they're not consciously thinking this is what they're doing, even if they're just like, hey, we're just dating, or I'm enjoying the ride like I hope they are. I didn't commit to them yet. I didn't do any of that. I didn't lie to them either. Right. Maybe I wasn't clear about where I stand and whether I want to go to the next step with them or not, or what have you, or if I'm all in or if I'm not. But I also didn't say I was, right? Didn't say I wasn't. And they're still here. They haven't necessarily pressed that or they haven't said anything to the contrary either. So, I'm still within my moral bounds, right? So I can keep enjoying this. And even though I can tell they really like me, I haven't given them any false impression yet. I haven't told them a lie yet. So I'm not bad for continuing to enjoy this experience. And I'm figuring it out, right? They start convincing themselves, giving themselves narratives to make sense out of what they're doing. Because by nature, we don't do well as humans to think poorly of ourselves because we all want to be good people that do great things out here. And all of us are built for that, but we have to work on our unhealed wounds and become healthier to be that in a serving way, not in a way that could just be self-serving sometimes and actually be the counterproductive result than what we were actually intending to do. So if every time they try to pull away, right, when they give you the mixed signal where they were all about you one day and now they're having that off day to where they're pulling back, or, you think you make one step forward and you take two steps back and you feel like you're getting closer, but you actually feel like now you're getting further. Whenever that happens and you actually start to try harder, right? You start working more at trying to reestablish the connection because you're like, oh no, we were just making so much progress and we were doing great. I thought we made it to a new level, and they pulled back, and now you start trying harder to regain that connection. What you're subconsciously teaching them is mixed signals are okay. So the simple fix for that is set a boundary, right? That if they can't meet you with clarity in the middle, you walk away. It is the worst roller coaster to put yourself on emotionally, to continue to go for this ride of whatever they're going to keep, making you feel these highs, really highs, and all these big lows. it's not worth it. And a lot of times people can mistake that for passion. Oh, we're so crazy. We just care about each other so much, so intensely, but we're both scared of how not messing it up and all these things. So we go up and down, right? And we're, one day we're hot, next thing you know, we're cold and all that stuff. No, that's not the case at all. Don't confuse yourself. This is because they're not fully in. They're not trying to be all on board, right? And even if they are trying to be all on board, if they're still too confused in their own experience to offer you what you need to stop giving mixed signals, then it still won't work for you no matter what. It's still going to be counterproductive to your actual goal. So if they're inconsistent or not clear, stop giving them unlimited access and be willing to walk away from confusion. You have to start choosing clarity as your standard and not flexing on that for anyone or anything. If you're consistently getting mixed signals from the person that you're dealing with and you want to learn how to build the skills to gain clarity on what you need to do in the situation, then email or DM me the word coaching and we'll get to work as long as you're truly ready to put that work in. If you're not ready for one-on-one coaching, don't have the time or the space or even the resources, then at least email or DM me the word revival to join my Relationship Revival Hub community, where you can learn the same things I teach my clients one-on-one at your own pace, on your own time. Either way, do something to get in the race. Let's get it.